Hi guys, welcome back to another tutorial of mine and welcome back to my channel. Before you go any further, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more of my tutorials, and also make sure you follow me on social media. It will be down in this corner or this corner. I can't remember which corner I'm going to put it in, but it will be there, so make sure you go and follow me. But anyway, getting on with this tutorial, today I'm going to be testing out the new Maybelline foundation and some concealers and some of the setting powders and press powders for the face. So without further ado, if you want to see what I thought of the new Maybelline range, then please keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So let's get started. So I'm just literally going to prep and prime my face like I always would, just so I know how the foundation will work with the normal routine and the normal primers and things I use underneath every foundation that I ever wear anyway. So the first thing I'm going to go in with, what I've been loving lately, is the NutriFX Miracle Glow Oil, and this is the lightweight facial oil. And I've been using this like a lot lately because as I mentioned in my other previous tutorials, my skin's been really dry and I'm literally like running out of it, so I need to get some more. So yeah, what this does is just smooth everything down. It just makes the application like a lot easier, and just so my foundation doesn't stick to any of my dry parts. So I'm literally just going to be massaging this in as I usually would. You're probably noticing like, whoa, her face is really red. Yeah, literally like whatever I put on my face, like whether it's moisturiser, oil, anything, like my face always goes red. I just think it's the pigmentation in my skin. Then go in with a primer, the one that I've been loving lately because I had it for Christmas. My sister bought me a little Smashbox makeup set, and in there was my all-time favourite primer, which is a Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. Now this is really good, like it's only a travel size, so I try not to use loads because with this primer I can like literally like go crazy. But I mainly put it in my T-zone area, just like where I usually get like really oily. So whenever I used to use this primer, I never saw my oil break through my foundation or see my foundation move out of place, and it's been like that since I've been using it again recently. So like I don't think I'll find a primer better than it, probably because I haven't used any primer that is probably better than it, but it's really good and it's definitely affordable, and it's drugstore as well, so it's a bonus. Now I usually do that set a little bit, so whilst that's setting I'll just run through what I'm going to be testing out for the first impression. So the first thing what I'm really excited about is the 24-hour full coverage foundation Superstay. Now I've got two different shades because I didn't really know what shade to get. I'm usually ivory in drugstore foundation, so this is in the shade 10 ivory, but it looks a tiny little bit too dark for me, as you can probably see. So I thought I would get the light beige, which looks a little bit too light and a little bit on the pinky side, so I thought I'd mix these two together. I haven't tried them, so we'll see how they work out. So yeah, I got number 5 light beige and number 10 ivory, so literally as you can see they haven't been opened yet. I saved it for you guys, so I'm literally going to open and then going to apply it. So I've opened the foundation and took the lids off. The first thing I actually do like is it still has the pump, which is really good, because I feel like with any other application, I know like things like Clinique and things like that, I've actually like got something that the concealers use, like, you know, the wand. I just feel like you use more product that way, but with the pump I feel like you can control how much you're actually using and you can see actually how much you're using as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the dark foundation first, which is in the shade number 10 ivory, and I'm just going to put a few dots on each side of my face. It wants to come out. Yeah, looks a little bit too dark. Yeah, just a bit too dark, so it's probably a good job that I did get the light beige. Now I don't actually know how many pumps you actually need. It doesn't actually say, it just says full coverage foundation up to 24-hour wear. I think I'll just go for about 4 to 5 pumps on each side. So now I'm going to take the shade 5 light beige. It doesn't seem very thick at all, so I'm hoping that it's like a really nice, easy, buildable foundation. I wonder if it's going to oxidise. Yeah, so as you can't probably pick it up on camera, but like I'm seeing like it's a little bit pinky, the light beiges, so I'm just going to blend it out. I was going to do one side with a brush and one side with a beauty blender, but looking at my brushes, I haven't actually got a clean brush that I can blend it out with. So we're just going to stick to the beauty blender. So I'm just going to blend out each side. It's actually like a really good match mixing them two together. So first of all, like, it's really nice and easy to blend out, which is like really good. The coverage is okay. Let's just blend this side out and see what it's like all together. So that is literally like the first layer. I haven't done my forehead yet, but I'll do that in a minute. But looking at it, like, I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. Like, in some areas, it seems like the darker one hasn't really blended out as good as the lighter one. Around my nose, I always have issues around my nose. It literally, like, every single foundation always cakes around my nose. I'm just going to finish off the rest of the application and then I'll meet you guys right back. Okay, so I finished the application all over my face. I don't know, like around my nose area, like around my nostrils, like it has clung to my dry spots, like my dry skin. But as I said, I always have problems with my with the foundation clinging anyway. My eyebrows look a bit crazy at the moment, so just ignore them. Yeah, so I'm just ignoring my nose because literally I get that with every foundation I ever use anyway. I don't know what it is about my nose. The coverage is okay. Like, I think it's a buildable one, so I think I'm just going to use a bit more of the light one. I don't really want to put more of the dark one on. So I'm literally going to put a few more dots on either side of my face and on my forehead. I'm just going to blend it out to see if it is buildable. After that layer of foundation, I must admit I think like the lighter one, the light beige, literally does blend out a lot easier than the ivory one does. I don't know what it is about the dark one. Like when I mix them both together, like I seem to concentrate more of the dark shade to blend out a lot more than the light shade. I don't know why, but since applying that second layer of the light colour, it seems to actually gone like really nice. And to be honest, for a drugstore foundation, the coverage is amazing. Like, literally, really good. So far, so good. So, the next thing I got from the drugstore was their Fit Me concealers and also the Eye Eraser Anti-Age Perfect and Cover Concealer. Well, that's a long name. I've already tried the Fit Me concealer, so these are like literally amazing. I've never tried the eraser eye. I know this is like a little bit old now and loads of people have tried it, but I haven't actually tried it and I've always wanted to try it. I think it's just took me so long to try it because I literally have no idea like what shade to get. I got the shade Light. To be honest, it looks a little bit dark. Yes. Like, I don't understand it. Like, you buy these from the shop and it says light, but how can that be light? I would not say that is light. Like, literally, that is like nearly the same shade as the foundation. Yeah, like nearly the same shade, and this is like ivory, and this is meant to be light. Anyway, first critique on that item. But yeah, I haven't tried it, so I am excited to try it because I've heard all good things about this concealer. But yeah, let's just try it. I don't really know how to work it. Is something meant to happen when you keep twisting it? Turn collar slowly left until product appears. Can someone tell me, please, how long I've got to keep turning this? Aha! So it comes out the top like that. Doesn't look very pretty. Let's just apply it. Go in with it. Oh! Whoa! That is a lot of product. Well, I'm going to blend that eye out first so we can compare the both sides. So I'm just going to blend it out with my damp beauty blender again. Oh god, I think I put too much on. It's not going to highlight. I think this is just, I don't even know, it's darker than my foundation. I'm just going to put it on my lids as well. Lids are like quite pigmented as well, so I've noticed like it's like a very wet product. So I think it will like crease like really easily. But other than that, I think it's really, really good. I have dark circles today because I was at work and I was up early. So I think it's done the job. Like, it's definitely like an eye eraser concealer. Like, literally, you can't see my dark circles, you can't see my bags whatsoever. It's concealed the pigmentation on my lids, which is like really, really nicely. But as you can see, like, it's creasing already. Like, concealer creases on me like really, really quickly anyway, so I suppose that isn't really a bad thing. I'm really, really impressed with this product. Oh, I love Maybelline. Not going to put as much product on this time. I think like the applicator, I wasn't really sure about it at first. Oh god, I've done it again. I wasn't really sure about it at first because it's just like a sponge. But no, I think it's like really, really good. I think the only fault I could pick is like literally you can't determine how much product you're putting on your face. So I'm just going to conceal the rest of my head. The rest of my face, I'm just literally going to put a little bit on. Okay, so that is concealer done. I think the shade is okay for me. It's just a little bit darker than I expected, so I think in terms of like highlighting and concealing, I think I'd just use this one like to conceal any like dark circles or bags that have occurred. But yeah, in terms of that concealer, like, I really, really like it. It does actually do what it says on the bottle, like, you know, it's concealed, it's erased. Yeah, it's really, really good. I haven't got a fault with it whatsoever. Just that it's just creasing a lot, but as I said, concealers do crease a lot on me. So yeah, let's move on. So the next item I brought from the drugstore from Maybelline was the Maybelline Master Fix Setting and Perfecting Loose Powder. So recently I've been using the Laura Mercier powder, well, translucent powder, and if you guys have tried it and you loved it, like literally you'll know what I mean. Like, once I've tried that powder, literally I can't turn to any other powder, but I've actually ran out of it, so I wanted to try this one because I've seen a ton of other YouTubers using it and it looks literally like really, really nice and flawless on their skin. So I really wanted to try it on myself. The only problem I have with translucent powders is some of them leave like flashbacks, so when you take photos, like, you look like really, really white underneath your eyes, or some just literally just stay underneath and you literally can't wipe them away. So I'm always like apprehensive when it comes to powder. Sorry, I'm pulling the face. I'm just trying to take the sticker off. So I'm just going to tip it in here. So it looks very thin and very lightweight. I'm just going to remove all them creases and then set it quickly. So already I'm looking at it and in person it doesn't look that white, but on camera it looks really white. So I'm just hoping, I'm praying to God that it doesn't leave any flashback. So I'm literally applying this powder wherever I've applied the concealer and where I will get most oily. That bit of powder has done my under eye, my nose and my chin, so I'm just going to put a tiny bit more on. And what I like to do when it comes to my forehead is literally apply it with a brush instead of the beauty blender. I just find that it works a lot easier on my forehead because it gets stuck all in the wrinkles if I apply it with a beauty blender. And yes, girls, I said wrinkles. I'm just going to set my smile lines as well. And then I'm going to set my lids in place with a tiny bit of that as well. So I'm literally going to let that set just for a couple of seconds. So yeah, it's like very thin, very lightweight on the face. I don't feel like I've got powder underneath my eyes whatsoever. Whereas certain powders that you put underneath your eyes, you feel like you've got a lot of product underneath there, which I hate the feel of. Like, literally, I do not like the feel of knowing and feeling that I've got a lot of product underneath my eyes. So one good thing, like, it is like really thin and very lightweight. So I'm hoping it doesn't leave any flashback on my face. So whilst that's setting, I'm going to show you the final and last product I bought from Maybelline. So this is the Fit Me Maybelline Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder. So I've got the shade 120 and I'm sure this is like the vanilla shade. Hold on, let me have a look. It's classic ivory. So this is the powder, and then underneath you get one of these little flat sponge things. I never use these. Like, I used to use them like back in high school, but I've never touched one of these like since then. Oh, and it's got a mirror as well, so that is really, really good. I'm happy with the packaging of this. It's very good. So what I'm going to do is just literally wipe away all that baking and with this powder, just so I see how it works. So I'm going to take a large number 7 fluffy brush and just literally, oh, it seems a bit powdery. Okay, so it's still looking a little bit white on camera. I'm just going to set the whole entire of my face. So I've set the whole entire of my face. I really like the powder. Really, really like it. Not too sure how it's looking with this foundation though. Like in some parts it looks a little bit cakey, like it's like really clung to my dry areas, which I didn't want to happen. And the setting powder, I can still see that it looks like there's still residue underneath there, but what I usually do anyway with every single setting powder I have, I get some colour correcting pearls and I sweep underneath my eyes, just so I can get the rest of that product off. And the colour correcting pearls also do what it says on the packaging. I think some loose translucent powders just need a lot more of a stiffer brush and like another powder on top just to remove that white residue. As you can see, it's removed it now, so it's really, I'm really liking these products. That is like literally everything I brought from the drugstore to test out. Maybelline's new makeup. I know some of it wasn't new, well, apart from the eye eraser, it wasn't new. But to rate these products, the foundation, I'd probably give it a 6. I'll probably have to try it again, but yeah, I'd probably give it a 6 for now, just because I don't really, it is like a really nice foundation and it is like really like medium to full coverage. I'll probably use it again. For the concealer, the Instant Anti-Age, the Eraser Eye Perfect and Cover Concealer, I would rate this a 10 because like it's really, really nice. Like I know it was the wrong shade for me, but as I said, I'd use it more of a concealer and not a highlighter because it's literally just done everything that it says on the package. Moving on to the translucent powder, with how it set my under eye, there's no crease in there whatsoever. After using the colour correcting pearls to get rid of that white residue underneath my eyes and on my face a little bit, it has worked like really, really nice and it has done the job. And it is like really nice and lightweight and fine powder, so that's the powder that you really want. You don't really want a thick cakey powder underneath your eyes because I feel like they contribute to helping your eyes like crease like underneath there, which is just not a good look whatsoever. And then lastly is the Fit Me Maybelline Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder. Again, I would rate this a 10. You know, the packaging is really good, it's really compact. You get a mirror, you get a pad. Obviously I don't use a pad, so it probably would have been better if I just put like a little face brush in there, because I know majority of the people now don't actually use these. I like to use brushes, but that's just like a little small thing. But other than that, it's like really, really good. All in all, these Maybelline products that I tested out today for you guys, like I'm literally in love with them. They're really, so guys, I've just literally finished off all my makeup and things like this. This is the end result. I really hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. I'm really, really impressed with the new Maybelline range. I'm loving the foundation now, how it's actually sitting on my face. Now that I've put setting spray and everything on my face, I feel like it looks a lot more better. But yeah guys, let me know if you want to try this foundation, or if you have tried this foundation. I'd love to know what you thought of the foundation and all the other bits and bobs what I showed you in this tutorial. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any more of my upcoming tutorials. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you in my next tutorial, and I love you all so much, and yeah, bye!